There it is. Yeah, that PSN web browser, it is awful. Absolutely awful. I had to accept some T's and C's for this game, and I couldn't get out of the bloody web browser. Hi. Oh, we got a cutscene again. How was everyone? I repeated myself. Why did I do that? The green screen is acting up a bit funny. There we go. It feels so weird playing this in this. Lord. What specials do we have? Photo album, basic actions, okay. I don't need them. Is there subtitles? Captions are on by default. Gotta love it. I'm gonna say I'm playing for the first time. I'm not, but, you know, I like to lie.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Should I watch this? Should I skip it? Because I know these cutscenes are friggin' long. Like, these scenes are really long. I wonder if that picked that up and I unmuted a browser by accident.
Pakistan, altitude 30,000 feet.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
All right. You ready to go?
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
Put out that cigar.
But I don't want to.
Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector.
All right, then you need to put the cigar out if you bring oxygen in. Snake just doesn't seem to care.
Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
Approaching release point.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
Depressurization complete.
Checking
Kind of
oxygen
spooky.
supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
Sunrise.
I never realized what the name of the game is actually on his mask. How come I never noticed that before?
External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
9,000!
This is one for the history books. The world's first halo jump.
10 seconds to drop off.
I'm not sure if I should be alarmed, but I just heard someone screaming outside my house.
Green.
I'm gonna check my cameras.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings.
And fly. God be with you.
false alarm just over hyperactive kids.
Jack, I've got some important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the virtuous mission.
Virtual mission?
No, the virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission? Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
Oh yeah, I added a new sound alert. I just haven't activated it yet.
Right.
Let me just quickly pop that in.
So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
I made a special one.
About 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov.
Library.
He's
My
head of the
uploads.
OKB-754 Design Bureau,
Add
one
alerts.
of the Soviets' top secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
They put a channel pointer extension.
Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same.
Extension.
On April the 12th,
0 bits.
1961, the Soviets
There we go.
achieved the first manned spaceflight.
Oh, of course that was you doing the Zarbon.
Blue.
Of course.
God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin.
I don't care if you have shit your shorts.
Known as the Vostok.
There it is.
Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story. So why do you want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid?
I'm not even on the page right now, but I got a funny feeling I know that from.
He left his country and his family behind and went
I
over
got
the
a
fence?
I got a funny feeling that was Dave.
One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the West. We used a mole to get the family out first, and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who...
Oh, so that's weird. So I got a Prime sub,
Security on the eastern side was
but it never popped up on my screen.
what?
We got Sokolov over in one...
I was wondering where the extra sub came from.
Exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him
And
2
streamer-
weeks and more than 600 miles to get...
It didn't even come up on the bloody
from
chat.
the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
See if I can repush
October
that.
16, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The President demanded that the
This is
Soviets
getting too
dismantle
real.
and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba.
Huh, it's not even coming up on my stream alerts. Stream elements, what the hell? It was a silent sub.
Carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted.
This cutscene is
with the UN's Emergency Security
it's
Council
taking forever.
official channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missile.
There it is.
Asterisk dabs in
So the world
Japanese.
avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in
How
order
would
to
you
get the
dab
Soviets
in
to wear
Japanese?
missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really
So this cutscene's been going on for 9 minutes.
They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of favor just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handing him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight.
Save me.
Then a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
Mole?
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more,
Should I skip this cutscene? It seems to be it's fucking ridiculous.
Rockets?
no missiles.
Kojima likes his cutscenes.
Squares make a circle. All these squares
I guess
make
you're
a
right.
circle.
We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No, according to our intelligence, he's in Selino Yask, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs. Nice name. Mission.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Okay, so that works. I'm glad that works.
They're conducting a field test.
Never tried Blurb before.
It's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us.
Is it over? Nope.
Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate Selino Yask in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the west. If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking. Once we confirm the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. The recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
Donnie Thornberry. Absolutely amazing.
I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat proven.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
So what the average Welsh person sounds like in the morning.
The arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat talon?
She's equipped with 2 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as 2 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong,
You'll be eating dinner, breakfast,
and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
How do bells work?
Yeah, I had an Irish friend who asked how did they work, and we haven't let them live that down ever since. Oh. Are we going to play? This has almost been 14 minutes worth of cutscenes? Oh, he's doing the superhero pose.
Fuck looking alien! Where? Bah!
Oh, he looks like a bloody anteater. What's that tongue do? I love the fact he just like pulls it right through his head. Oh, it's the fucking PDA. I forgot about these.
Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
What, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
Are we
You've won
naked?
before, haven't you?
How naked are we, though?
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one at a
fuck's
restaurant,
sake.
but
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
what about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be
Eh.
Tom. Call me Major Tom.
Major Tom from Ground
This will
Control?
be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's
55?
specialty. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site. That goes for food as
From
well.
Portsmouth?
You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
You were born in Exeter?
Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No, there's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
I see.
Ugh.
Well, you'd better go back and get it then. You know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree, stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button. I'll be
16
monitoring your
minutes
progress
worth of
over the radio.
cutscenes. Just gonna let that
Can't
sink
risk
in.
violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gunship. My frequency is 140.85. I'll give you a
Why
call
do they
if I need to
capitalize
talk.
call for?
If you need to talk to me, use the send function. Okay, Snake, go get your backpack.
Finally, we're in. That was something. 17 minutes worth of cutscenes. Don't put me in another cutscene.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake. To equip the weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the
Makes me feel like you
survival
wanna
viewer,
die
choose
inside.
Weapon from the backpack. Your available weapons will be displayed in a window in the upper left. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the Enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same thing from Item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right. Survival is
Make my face a little
fundamental
bit
to this
bigger.
mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop. If your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance.
Oh yeah,
Able
we
to
all know
shoot
about
accurately,
the
for example,
performance
and
issues.
Your wounds
Yeah,
won't heal as
no
smoothly.
stamina for that.
Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna. You can use
Gonna definitely the sensor beam for that.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy
Hush
tranquilizer
Puppy?
gun.
That's right. It's been fitted with its own suppressor. However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire. Once its durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect
So,
will be gone.
should I go for a
So don't get
silent
tense.
run and only use a tranquilizer
Suppressor's
gun?
durability is shown in the
Or
item.
should I go lethal?
Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure. You can't leave any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily waste. The same goes
Ooh,
for
bodily
bullets and
waste.
cartridges, too. Your presence in enemy territory is already a violation of international conventions of warfare.
Challenge accepted.
There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident. You can't let
Oh, I gotta do the
anyone
bosses
see you.
with silenced weapons
Can't
as
let
well.
the enemy know
Shit.
you're there. This is a stealth mission. You're a ghost, Snake, in every sense of the word. And there'll be no rescue if you're captured. The military and US government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself.
Oh, the silence run.
I'm afraid so.
I gotta fight
Given
the
a fake
end
death
with
pill for
bloody
that purpose.
a bloody
SAS
sniper
guidelines
guy.
stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body.
What do you want cyanide for?
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So, how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean
It's as simple as that?
Put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
I'll keep it in mind. You said this was a solo mission, right?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Correct. The mission rests
Just states the
entirely
obvious.
in your hands.
A real one-man army.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you. This time, survival is of utmost importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak, as well as recording your mission data. She's a member of...
So a
Fox
glorified
as well,
save
and
station.
She's here on the gunship with me.
She.
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing.
Finding
on the
Nemo?
battlefield. After a week, no one has a name. What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency is 145.73.
She's also in charge of recording your mission.
Probably won't be
data.
doing none of
Whenever you
those,
want
except
to
for the
save,
saving.
Send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
Why not
So saving lets me record my
14069?
mission data.
You know.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake.
Huh?
Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss, don't you? A legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place.
Could
He'll be
we...
serving as Fox's mission advisor.
Boss is?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
Boss?
That's right. It's me.
Age unknown. American.
Talk to me.
Birthplace.
Let me hear your voice.
Birth date. Both unknown. Address unknown.
It's been 5 years, 72 days, and 18 hours.
But who the fuck's counting, right?
Wait.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
How can you tell if someone's lost weight
Well,
by
I
the
don't
tone
know
of their
anything about
voice?
You.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top secret mission. You didn't need me anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No, I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques.
You didn't give me nothing.
I taught you all I could.
You taught me how to bloody talk.
The rest you needed to learn on your own.
I recognize a voice though from
Sure,
somewhere.
But what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique.
That was too bad timing. What the fuck?
Doesn't matter. What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin.
That was some
They're the same
timing.
thing. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself. Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always...
There's a lot of waffle going on.
Having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And
It's got a nose in
politics
it.
are a living thing. They change along with the times. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with you.
Abandoned.
I already told you, Jack. I was on a top secret mission. A soldier has to follow
If
whatever
I'm Jack,
orders
where's
he
Rose?
It's not his place to question why. But you're looking for a reason to fight. You are a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission. You follow the orders you're given.
I'm getting like
That's
Fable
what being a
vibes
soldier
from the
is.
music.
I do whatever I have to get the job done.
Just got to Bowerstone
I
Market
don't
to
think
rob some
about
pies.
politics.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end.
Kojima, what were you doing?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass.
The man's
I'm
got a
ready to
brilliant
die for them
mind
if
to make
necessary.
games like these, but
The president and
the
the top
talking.
brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's
A
values
newspaper?
change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times.
yeah.
As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think?
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is...
Fuck this. I've had enough.
Snake, try to remember.
Jesus Christ. As you do. Right, so that's the CQC. I don't want that one. Weapon. Let me get rid of it, because I know for a fact I'm hurting myself. I remember where I get the tranquilizer gun from. Excuse me, sir. Just gonna sneak past. Don't mind me. Nope. That's not sprint. Put your knife away, Snake. You don't need the knives. Is this the one where he has the shit-eating grin? Yeah, it is.
Major, I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47.
No, they're not. It's a little bit further on. Gonna say it better myself.
Snake, your
I'm just gonna skip those fucking 4 dark calls. So circle is the punch.
Who's that?
This is HQ. Patrol here. Enemy sighted. Requesting backup. What's going on? Respond.
I got fucking shot right at the end.
It's only a game.
Why you have to be mad?
Be mad.
What, am I still being... What are you doing down there? Considering I can't shoot them yet with my tranquilizer gun because I don't have one. Come here. Come on. Of course you get back up. Of course you get back up. What the fuck was that noise? That fucking noise. Right, so I need the gun for this one. That wasn't the fucking... That wasn't the bee's nest. There's the bee's nest.
Here.
It's amazing how every time you open your mouth, you prove you're an idiot.
Oh shit. Didn't realize those guys on the bridge. Oh, never mind. Fall off. Every time I run past this bridge, I always fall off. Always, without a friggin' doubt. We did it. Gotta love Vegeta though. Don't bring on the Kodak, please.
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump.
PlayStation 5.
I can't see Sokolov from here.
Because he's probably not in the wrong place.
Security is
Basically, well, if the Xbox One is a fridge, this is the equivalent of a router.
I wonder how many are inside.
Speaking about the fridges, I've seen someone selling one on Facebook Marketplace yesterday.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive. He must not be exposed to any kind of danger.
Okay, okay. Let's just not scare him. Oh yeah, I forgot they can friggin' hear you when you walk.
Huh?
Give me the bloody tranquilizer gun. No! No! Did he see me? I guess I live here now. So, why did I have to stop? As long as they don't chuck a grenade at me, I am fine. I wonder how long I gotta stay here for. Oh, there's a guy in the roof, I think. If I remember correctly. Hi. Can I? There we go. Now everyone can see.
HQ.
Do I have to wait for this whole caution to go?
Patrol here. We've lost sight of the enemy. Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby. Pursue.
Oh, I hope not. That water barrage of bloody grenades was a pain in the ass. That game made me cry. Oh, hello. There we go. Sokolov.
You must be Sokolov.
Indeed.
Are you one of Volgin's men? You'll never get it from me.
No.
What we're gonna get from him?
I'm a CIA agent. I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain.
You're CIA?
Yeah. I was sent by Major Zero, the man who got you out 2 years ago.
Major Zero.
I have a message from him.
What is it?
He said to tell you sorry for being so late.
Did he now?
Kept you waiting, huh?
It means he's a man of his word. But we've got no time for this. You have to get me out of here before they arrive.
Who's they?
Colonel Volgin.
The lizard people.
You in the West know him as Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? Electrobuzz, use Thunderbolt!
Never heard of him.
He's a member of the Army's extremist faction, a man who seeks to seize control of the motherland. Ever since the Cuban Missile Crisis 2 years ago, Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West. Despite resistance and criticism from hawks in the army and the provincial authorities, Khrushchev has managed to suppress the opposition so far. But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a precarious position. And on top of that, the tragedy last November.
President Kennedy's assassination.
Precisely. In a sense, Khrushchev has lost his biggest partner, and his power base is rapidly crumbling away. A certain group is plotting to use this opportunity to seize power by rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place. The mastermind behind this plot is Colonel Volgin of the GRU. He has control over another secret weapons research facility much like this one, OKB-812, known as the Granin Design Bureau, and is using it to further his plans. But that is not enough to satisfy him. Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid for power. The intelligence says that they are going to make their move during the test.
Then, the soldiers outside.
Exactly. They wouldn't need that many men just to keep me inside. Their orders were to prevent Colonel Volgin from capturing me.
I'm gonna go live on TikTok.
Even if it meant killing me in the process, or so it would seem. Volgin will come. I'm sure of it. You must get me out of here.
Of course.
Then.
The live studio's got an update.
By the way, your Russian is superb. Where did you learn to speak?
Russian?
From my mentor.
Is that
I thought we were speaking English.
America is truly a frightening country.
Having second thoughts?
No. I have no love for this place. Let's go.
Oh, here we go, the fucking Kodak calls. I'm gonna skip the Kodak calls, but I'm gonna keep the cutscenes. Ooh. Ooh. The noisy mood. Oh. Oh, he's gonna karate chop someone. Watch out. Oh, you're gonna Kamehameha someone. What were you doing to those hands? Watch out, those hands mean business.
Freeze!
So this is the legendary boss.
No, I'm not the boss.
Huh? We meet at last.
You fight me! You're from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz. Huh. What's a Gru soldier doing here?
Soldier?
He's the Ocelot commander.
Ha! That's Major Ocelot to you. And don't you forget it.
Sokolov is ours. Now get out of here.
And Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
What?
This guy's been playing a lot of COD. No, he's just showing off. Taking no prisoners, I suppose. Jesus. Where's his makeup bag? Nope.
I can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the Gru.
Sokolov, take cover.
Huh. You're not the boss, are you?
That meow, I can never take that seriously.
Gru operatives? What is that stance? Huh. That gun.
Better than yours.
If you're not the boss, then die.
What the fuck was that?
Leave it! Shoot the other one! Whoa!
That scream, man. Oh. Feeling brave? What's that guy in the back doing? He's just playing with his ears. Oh. Someone's been drinking again. Oh, he's got tranked. was gun jammed. I'm surprised Kojima didn't do some like bullshit thing there where a bullet was flying through the air and then landed inside a snake's gun.
You rejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do, but testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
You filthy American dog!
But that
Smell my hand.
Fancy shooting. You're pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yep, just pretty good.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
I think he's mad because he got knocked the fuck out. Right, skip the Kodak. Right, I am going to commit a time paradox. So if I save here...
Saving the game, Snake? Hey, Snake.
No one cares, I just want to save. Shut your mouth. Oh, that's a tranquilizer gun. I want the actual real gun. I just fucking put it away, didn't I? What am I doing in my life? Ah! Start. Backpack. Weapons. Do I not have the other gun? Huh. I don't have the gun. Guess I'll have to. There we go. And I need to try and figure out how to bloody load the game. I want to make sure that doesn't mess up the game for me. Long loading screen. Man, I still see the Kojima production still pop up, even though, like, Konami tried to, absolutely wipe him away. Konami? Capcom? I don't know. One of them. Konami. Right, there should be something up here if I remember correctly. There'll be something in here. Show me up, I don't know. How's that later on? I think it might be later on. Like, I still remember there was like a shotgun or some night vision goggles. Might be later on. Yes, definitely later on. When I check in now, they're not actually forgetting about it before. Prior. English. Hello, how do you do? Best to check in now. And know it's not there. And I can come back later. And before I turn my webcam back on, because I am such an idiot. First time streaming. Who would have thought? How nice to see you here.
You okay? Those men were from the Ocelot unit.
Spetsnaz?
Yes.
No, Ocelot unit.
The best crew has to offer. They're coming for me.
They're coming for you.
Calm down. I'll get you out of here, I promise. And we've got some of the best backup we could ask for.
Oh,
look.
That's what they were making you build.
That's a Metal Gear.
Yes. The Shagohod. The treading behemoth.
Shaggo's what?
Capable of launching nuclear.
Who's shagging what now?
It can launch nuclear missiles from that kind of terrain.
Oh, yes. And without support from friendly units.
A nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo. Is that thing finished?
No. This is only the end of Phase 1. It won't be truly finished until we complete Phase 2.
I think it's usually like 3 phases, you know, the rule of 3.
The weapon's true form. If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold War.
The end of the Cold War?
Yes. And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
A world war.
I had no choice but to cooperate. I didn't want to die. I wanted to see my wife and child again in America. Please, take me to America, quickly. They cannot complete it without my help.
Got it. Let's go.
Say please first.
Boss?
Hello! Hello!
Good work, Jack.
What are you doing here?
Sokolov comes with me.
Oh, it's the bee guy.
Hornets.
The bees can pick him up? Oh no, it's an actual guy. I thought the bees were picking him up. Oh, Christ. Jazz, you say?
My friends. Let us fight together again.
I have waited long for this day.
That voice, man.
We will fight with you once more.
There's the end.
Back, boss.
Why do you do that with your eyes for, man?
It's time we go to the depths of hell itself. It's raining blood.
Are you sure about that?
Is he crying?
What in the fresh fuck? What the f? This is too spooky for me, man. Hey, look, it's a leather buzz. He's casting a spell.
Ah, what a joyful scene.
Colonel Vogan.
Welcome to my country.
My country.
My unit.
Boss, what is this?
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union. Sokolov is a little gift from my new hosts.
Recoilless nuclear warheads.
But he's too buff to be him, though.
These will make a fine
Look,
gift.
you could pick up a missile like that with no issue.
Who is he? Another one of your disciples? Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still just a child. Too pure for us Covids.
Child.
He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
What are you talking about?
Think you can pull the trigger?
Pew pew. She was pretty quick with that. Snake again. Oh. Snake again. Your ass kicked me.
He's seen my face. We can't let him live.
Oh. The shocking turn of events.
If Khrushchev finds out about this, we're finished.
Oh.
He must die.
Wait. He's my apprentice. I'll take care of him.
Oh, electric buzz
Jack,
didn't get to shoot.
You can't come with us.
I thought she was missing fingers then. You gonna trust her? An alley-oop. She held back. What did she grab onto? I got no shirt. She just grabbed onto my nipples and pushed me off.
The new blood has been rejected. Are we done here?
They're ripped off completely now. He's got no more of those nipples.
Now, onto Sokolov's research facility.
Shagohod is ours.
Shagohod is ours.
Drift away.
Drift away, Little
My place
one.
is with them now.
The vibration of the controller has fallen off my leg. My nipples! Answer the phone!
Snake, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I just got a bad back. Right. No. I'm gonna do that a lot. Yo, what we got? So I need Futures Kit. It's all gonna be the same thing. Oh, maybe not. What was that? Bone fracture. Okay, I need a splint for that one. And a bandage. That, and that. Bone fracture. So bandage and splint. And we're done. Go on, bite the stick. Love the stick. Show the stick some love. Ooh. What did that tree ever do to you? He's in love. Let's see if my OBS is still recording. Thank you. Why has it been tied already? Oh, he's gonna use it for a sling. Okay.
Good job, Snake.
We're coming to get you now. Just
We'll get a pat on the back for
recovery balloon. Set it up.
getting chucked out the breath. English is hard today. It's a funny looking recovery balloon. Phantom pain, phantom touch. Ooh, dead.
Excellent. A great success. Thanks to the boss and her cobras, I have both Sokolov and the Shagohod.
He's sniffing her.
What are we going to do with the girl?
Who is she?
Apparently she's Sokolov's woman.
Sokolov's woman.
She's a nice catch. I'll take her. Not so fast, my dear.
My dear. Lipstick.
A kiss of death?
Are you KGB?
We may be able to use her. She has spunk.
Did she should say he's got spunk?
Shall we take her back to the base?
Perhaps we should. No further use for Sokolov's research facility. I think it's time I gave this marvelous new toy a try.
Colonel.
Red Rocket. Red Rocket.
Still our countryman.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger. It'll be our friend, the American defector.
You're going to nuke your fellow Russians?
Remember the Alamo.
Colonel!
Imagine if it was a dud. Hey, that clearly wasn't a dud. How come that pushback never pushed him anywhere? Are you telling me he's not feeling any of that heat, or being afraid, or... Imagine a nuke just went off right in front of you. Sure, why not? I know Kojima presents. Konami even. Fuck's sake, I can't read. Did everyone get that? That was Snake Eater. Only a week?
Currently flying over the Arctic Ocean, altitude 30,000 feet, approaching Soviet
Oh, no.
airspace. Arriving at the designated drone launch point. Drone oil
So has Snake been next to that tree for a week?
Power supply to payload antifreeze system shows no problems. No gusts.
Snake's just been sleeping with that tree for the last week.
Snake, we can't risk a halo jump this time around. Airspace security has gotten tighter since we were last here. We can't get as close to the ground as we did during the Virtuous mission. So instead, we'll be
So he's in a drop pod.
Snake, you're being given an honor on par with Alan Shepard. This is our last chance. Show your patriotism. If you fail, you'll be back in a hospital bed again, waiting for the firing squad.
So they're gonna heal him, then they're gonna shoot him.
So how does it feel to be a patient in one of the most advanced ICUs in the world?
Would you do me a favor and tell the suits about visiting hours? I'll never get better with them assaulting me day and night with their questions.
Must be part of the top brass's inquiry.
More like an interrogation. According to them, I'm a traitor and an accomplice to the boss's defection.
They're just looking
For what now?
Does that mean they're after you too?
Let's just say
Was it the end of MGS1 or the start? Well, this is gonna be Snake Eater, so this is...
This fox is still one step ahead.
I think this is based before the first game?
Came to see you today.
I could be wrong.
It's time for Fox to clear its name.
What are you talking about?
The situation has changed. we still got a chance to come out of this one alive.
Yeah, what kind of chance?
Don't get too excited. Yeah.
When it comes to Metal Gear lore, I'm a bit fuzzy about it.
This morning, I had a meeting with the CIA.
They decided when they're going to execute us?
No. Something even bigger.
I'm still getting the Phantom
the White
Pain.
House received an unexpected
Not Phantom Pain. Yeah, Phantom Pain. That never got a finisher.
Yes, I hear you, Mr. Chairman.
Yeah, with the code that Keymailer supplied me, I had this.
That's right.
Let me have a quick look at what I had. Oh, wrong one. Was it though? Yeah, it was. So I had the PS5 and PS4 version of that and this. I had a ton of stuff for it actually. 10 items. Yeah, I had all of this. So I'm obviously doing Sneaky now because that is my favorite. Then Sons of Liberty. I've never played the original, which I'm going to have to do. But I got all PS4s and PS5 version of them.
If I am to survive this crisis, I must have...
Oh yeah, the first and second, well, the first two, the originals, never played them. I got introduced with Sons of Liberty.
That one of our soldiers defected to your country.
Yeah, I gotta play them. I have to.
No.
I've never actually, like I was saying, I've never played them before, so like, better chance to do it now.
Colonel by the name of Yevgeny Borosovich Volgin.
Volgin.
I started with Sons of Liberty as well, yeah. I remember playing the living hell out of Sons of Liberty.
Her name is the boss.
Like, I know a lot of people got a bit upset about the whole story being, like, swapped over to Raiden. I guess because it was my first game, it didn't bother me as much.
In Russia, you know her as Voyevoda.
You mean the boss? The mother of your special forces?
Yes, that's the one. And she took 2 miniature nuclear shells along with her.
The boss
It's like, when I first started playing this, the last time I played it was when this collection first came out. And having 17 minutes worth of cutscenes was... it was brutal.
The Atomic Battle Group delivery system was completed 2 years ago. Serious problems were found with the launcher's range and precision. Although they were mass-produced, they've never been deployed in battle.
But Sokolov's research facility was completely wiped out. The whole
Wiped
area
out?
is polluted.
I can only offer you my deepest condolences over this terrible tragedy.
So, the boss, with Colonel Volgin's help, stole 2 experimental...
I wonder how she's carrying those boxes with ease. Like, one's got a launcher and one's got a nuke in it.
Then, shortly thereafter, Sokolov's design lab, a top-secret military
And they went
research
small.
facility, was destroyed by one of these weapons. Am I right so far?
Pretty much hit the nail on the head.
Correct.
And the American government denies any involvement in the affair. Is that...
As they would.
That's correct. We were not involved in any way.
Then what was a U.S. military aircraft doing on our radar screen? It was clearly in violation of our airspace. And yet you say it
I don't
was
know,
not
glitch?
acting under your orders.
That's correct.
You expect me to believe that this was all the work of a single soldier?
I don't know what else to tell you.
The army insists that this is all a ploy on your part.
A ploy.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. Our government had nothing to do with it.
And I would like dearly to believe you. However, I'm afraid my power over the military has weakened since the Cuban incident. I will need some kind of proof that this was not the action of the American government. You have 1 week. You must catch the boss yourselves and recover the remaining nuclear device. Then, you must find some way to prove your innocence.
Prove our innocence?
Yes, preferably something painful. Prove to me that this is not merely another one of your tricks.
The boss should be close to Colonel Volgin. How about a little co-action?
I would not expect too much if I were you. The political situation here is unstable. And Colonel Volgin is a member of the Brezhnev faction, which seeks to topple my government. 1 week. You have only 1 week. And if it is not too much to ask, do something about Volgin as well.
If it's not much to ask.
Nothing. It means nothing. Call it a modest gentleman's agreement to ensure our continued relationship.
What if we can't prove our innocence?
Then I will be unable to restrain the military. I will be ousted, and they will seek their revenge.
A nuclear attack on the United States?
I leave the disposal of this situation entirely to your discretion, Mr. President.
Disposal?
If you fail, it will mean the beginning of a new world war.
To put it simply, in order to avoid a full-scale nuclear conflict, we have to prove that America was not involved in that explosion.
And eliminating the boss ourselves will prove America's innocence?
Right. The higher-ups have decided that you're the only one capable of pulling this off. You were her last apprentice. Screw this one up, and we'll both be 6 feet under. There's no choice.
Cutscene's over?
Are the Russians going to be helping us?
The KGB has promised to lend us one of their communications satellites so that you and I can talk to each other.
I do like these alternative looks, the alternative
They've also
cameras.
been in touch with a couple of insiders.
Insiders?
There was a defection in September 1960. Do you remember it?
You mean the 2 NSA codebreakers who went over to the Soviet Union?
Precisely. Since then, they've apparently been training with the KGB for exactly this kind of situation. Their code names are Adam and Eva. I've been told that Adam has infiltrated Volgin's ranks. I've also arranged for him to provide you with an escape route. You'll need to rendezvous with him when you get there.
And controls vibrating off my leg.
Control. Unidentified aircraft detected. Altitude 30,000 feet. It's fast. Estimated airspeed exceeding Mach 3. Bearing south. I'm about to lose it.
That was so graciously landed. And now the proper stealth begins. After the cutscenes. What do we have? I keep pressing the wrong button for to bring my backpack. Okay, so I'll get rid of it because I keep it on, but I won't use it unless I really need to. I was saying that it's going to disappear now, I think. I'm surprised I didn't run into traps. I normally do.
Looks like death wasn't ready for you yet.
Boss.
That arm still hurt?
What are you doing here?
Go home.
You think you'd learn after the first time she dismantled this gun with ease?
Gru and my sons are waiting up ahead. You don't have a
Gru?
finishing your mission.
Like
You're not
the
even
minions grew?
Boss.
I'm not your boss anymore. There's nothing for you here. Go home. Go back to your boss. There's no need to prove
She's got a patriot.
This isn't America.
Those bullets are kind of shit if they're coming out sideways, aren't they?
That should stir things up a bit. You'd better hurry. The border is 60 miles south of here. You ought to be able to run that far.
Why'd you defect?
I didn't. I'm loyal to the end, to my purpose. What about you, Jack? What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me? Your country or your old mentor? The mission or your beliefs? Your duty to your unit or your personal feelings? You don't know the truth yet. But sooner or later you'll have to choose. I don't expect you to forgive me. But you can't defeat me either. You know me too well.
Do we though?
Just look at that bandana. If you can't put the past behind you, you won't survive long. If we meet again, I'll kill you.
So hostile.
Now, go home.
What I just spot you? You gonna look for your gun parts now, Snake? Or nope, you're just gonna do a... I got robbed. Stole my gun.
This is Snake. Major Zero.
I thought his name is Major Tom. There we go again, pressing the wrong button. Do I have stun grenade? Okay.
What's this? HQ? HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. We have evidence of an enemy intruder. Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
The way they run. Fuck, why did they turn around the last second for? Don't fucking turn around. Fucking birds out, you're doing me a dirty. Oh. And we snuck past them. No problem whatsoever. Of course, he goes across the bridge. Does he go right across the... Oh, there's another guy coming down. It takes so long. I want my tranquilizer gun. Come on the bridge. Can you walk a little bit quicker, please?
HQ, please respond.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. The situation is normal.
The way you just goes patrol here.
Return to your position.
Can you, like, spin around? Oh, why did I stand up for? Does this game have the little magazines you can chuck? Like to distract them? Hmm. Oh. I hope I don't pop off this cliff like the first time I played this game. Come on, Snake, don't stop. Excuse me. That's a vet. Is there going to be guards up here? I'm hoping not. Dun 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 dun. Don't need the AK, bro. Take it. Hey, don't jump off, please. If I remember correctly, there should be something behind this building. I think it's the zombie mask or zombie clothing. I think. Yep, face zombie. I love the little things. There's the thermal goggles I needed. And another cutscene.
Sorry I'm late.
Cut the engine. They'll hear us.
Are you the agent they sent?
Are you Adam? I thought you were supposed to be a man.
Adam couldn't make it.
All right, say the password. Who are the Patriots? Who are the Patriots? Answer me. Trapped.
Get down!
I forgot she's got a Mauser.
Is your answer?
The way your head just popped out like that. Oh. Snake's got an eyeful.
The name's Eva.
Oh. 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 Yeah. Snake's been a perv.
This wasn't part of the plan. What happened to Adam?
What's your code name?
It's Snake.
Snake, huh? Well, I'm Eva. Are you here to tempt me?
What happened to Adam?
I love the fact he
Colonel
just turns
Morgan,
away
a
from her.
suspicious man. He decided Adam wasn't the right person for this mission.
And you were.
Yes,
Why?
because I can do things he can't.
I heard you used to be a code breaker for the NSA.
I was. 4 years ago, I defected to the Soviet Union with Adam.
Mauser military. The broom handle.
It packs quite a punch. Nice to have when you're on a bike.
You held it sideways and used the muzzle jump to create a horizontal sweep. That was impressive.
Bet you've never seen that technique in the West.
It's imitation, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a Chinese Type 17 pistol. Around here, even that's hard to come by. Don't worry, though. The one I've got for you is American-made.
Not really a Mauser, but okay.
45, huh? Incredible.
Do you like it?
The feeding ramp is polished to a mirror sheen. The slide's been reinforced, and the interlock with the frame is tightened for added precision. The sight system is original too. The thumb safety is extended to make it easier on the finger. A long type trigger with non-slip grooves. A ring hammer. The base of the trigger guard's been filed down for a higher grip.
It's a Snake's way of talking dirty.
Nearly every part of this gun has been expertly crafted and customized. Where'd you get something like this?
I grabbed it from a Western munitions armory. It probably used to belong to one of your officers, and there are more where that came from. You had this with you, didn't you? Better take this too.
What's that?
A disguise to make you look like a scientist.
A disguise?
Yes. You're here to rescue Sokolov, right?
Sokolov's still safe then?
Yes. He's being forced to continue his work on the Shagohod.
Where?
At the lab. They've got a whole army of scientists there developing new weapons. Security is tight, but if you disguise yourself as a scientist, you might be able to sneak in.
Can we get Sokolov out of there?
We'll see, won't we?
Tell me how to get to the lab.
The safest way in is from the rear. First, you'll need to head north through the jungle. You'll come to a heliport used for shipping materials. Pass the heliport and continue north, and there will be a large crevice. Descend into that area, and you'll reach a cave. Move through the cave, and you will arrive at a mangrove swamp. After the
Yeah, I've noticed. I had
make your way.
I had basically an eye full of her boobs just a second ago.
Got it.
And just what are you doing there?
In close-range combat, a knife can sometimes be more useful than a gun. By doing this, I'll be able to hold a knife at the same time and still keep the gun steady. That way, I can instantly switch between a gun battle and a knife fight. Right, let's get going.
Wait a minute.
Ooh.
You must be tired. Why don't you take a little rest?
I'll be fine.
Push her the up.
You'll never make it in your condition. It's a jungle out there. There's still an hour before dawn. It's dangerous to be out in the jungle.
I wonder if she's got jiggle physics. Ask her for a friend.
I have to get back. I can't be gone for too long. They'll start to suspect something. Don't worry. I'll keep you updated over the radio.
That's it?
My orders are to provide you with information. Nothing more.
Damn it! I tried to do that with one hand.
You look disappointed.
There we go.
All right then. I'll do something special for you.
Oh, something special.
I'll stand watch until dawn. Now be a good boy and lie
Damn
down.
it! Oh, damn it, Snake! Stop moving.
What's the matter?
No mattress.
I don't know you well enough to trust you.
How well do you have to know me to trust me?
I don't know if I can trust anybody.
Gonna get that?
Nah. Gonna let her ring. I'm just gonna skip those codec calls. They take so bloody long at times. Oop. Boo. Ooh. What are you doing out there? What you got? Snake's just casually snapping away and she's on a phone call. Oh. Oh. Hello?
What's the matter?
We're surrounded. I see 4 of them.
And they're AKs.
We've got company. It's the Ocelot unit.
The fucking cameras, man.
Don't forget your gear. Here, give me a hand.
Kojima was a horny bugger, that's for sure.
We can use this to get to the basement.
Oh, don't look at his crotch, damn it.
I'll get past them on my bike. I'll call you later.
Okay, I'll keep them busy.
Yeah. Kojima's got
Don't go dying on me now.
He's creative. I pressed. Right, do I have the crank gun? Which one's a CQC? Oh. Which one is... Did it again. My backpack. Which one is the non-lethal? What was it? I'm assuming it's the MK22? Yeah. I thought you said you only seen 4 enemies. The count is 8.
I see him.
Did I fucking miss? I missed your head, didn't I? I messed that up so badly. Hey, old Shadow. Did I miss his head just by like an inch or something? Hey, hey. Oh fuck, I didn't realize there's a door behind me. Okay, I live in here now. I must have missed his head by an inch. That guy knows something, doesn't he?
lose him? What? Not here? He's not here?
He was looking at me. He shot at me as well. So why did he give up so quickly? Ooh.
Move! I see it.
I pressed the wrong fucking button. Good things are normal. Oh fuck, I got a bullet hole. I think I remember there's a guy being on the roof. Well, there's that guy. Where's the other guy? One person.
I see him.
I keep pressing triangle. I want to press circle, not triangle. So playing the Xbox all these times is fucking my controllers up. Where is the other guy then? Snake's a bit jumpy.
I see him.
You though? That's fucking nice. Oh, mate. What button is it to pick them up? Oh, don't teabag him. Right, that's... Cure my... I keep pressing... That's... Right, cure... Bullet wall, get that. Bandage? There we go. No antiseptic or nothing, just a knife. Let's give him all a little Jimmy. Septic, thank you. Someone's doing the big old shoot.
I've been waiting for this moment.
Whoa.
That's it. That's the stance. I don't think so. What? A female spy?
Oh. Oh.
This bitch is wearing perfume.
Does it hurt your nose?
Stay where you are. I've had enough of your judo.
I see you've got yourself a single-action army.
That's right. There'll be no accidents this time.
You call that an accident? Well, it wouldn't have happened if you hadn't been showing off.
What did you say?
It's a nice gun, I'll give you that. But the engraving gives you no tactical advantage whatsoever. Unless you were planning to auction it off as a collector's item. And you're forgetting one more very basic thing. You don't have what it takes to kill me.
We'll see.
Yeah. Used all your bullets at my guy. He's so used to having a pistol with a magazine. Well, that has to hurt.
That thing only carries 6 shots. The Makarov carries 8. You have to get
smacking his nose.
How many you have left? This is a high-class weapon. It's not meant for shooting people.
Damn! This isn't over yet.
Don't.
Why?
He's still young.
He doesn't know any better.
Stopping me. Damn it! I've got to get back before he does.
Right. So that first half was... Let's put it lightly, I fucked up a lot. Bug juice. Let's see if I can do a little bit better. Get off the tree, Snake. Where's the crocodiles? Oh, there's one. I have to deal with bloody leeches now, don't I? Oh, there's a crocodile there. Not sure what that was about. I just got a leech on it. I can see it. Oh, fuck yeah, I got the dogs now. was a mine, that. Oh, Jesus Christ. Fucking hell. Oh, give me some ointment. Suffering severe burns. Fuck's sake.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. We have evidence of an enemy intruder. Commence alert formation.
Shit.
Use extra caution.
I suppose the way you could grab them. Right, let me heal before I do something stupid again. I was trying to grab them. I swear you could. Bandage. Ointment. Food.
I want some more.
I'm not gonna bother. Try and get. Yeah, I'm not gonna try it again. I shot that fucking dog in the ass. That poor dog.
Nothing here. Just my imagination. What's wrong? What's wrong?
There's one more dog in there if I remember correctly. Oh, I thought you fell in the bloody water then.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. Unable to locate the problem.
Understood. Return to your position.
Why did you jump down for?
Huh? What was that? Oh. What the? I'm just seeing things.
Didn't see you until the last second, my friend. Oh, how kind. He actually gave me something I needed. I need some more suppressors. Mousetrap, rash. No one.
Huh?
Nobody here. Who's that? Where's our backup?
The fucking door fell on me. Must be the guys with the fucking shields and all that. Oh my. I am doing very bad tonight. Absolutely shit. Oh, I gotta use the knife, which I have. Suffering from gunshot wound, bleeding. Septic. Septic. Bandage. Disinfectant, okay. Disinfectant, knife, bandage. What is that? Oh, leech. I thought I got all my leeches. Where'd that guy just go? Man, I need a suppressor. Thunder grenade. The mouse trap. Where's that coming from? Where did that come from? That came from nowhere. Oh, there you are. Willy Pete's. Get rid of that. How do I detonate this now? Press circle, detonate. Okay. There goes the Hydra. Can I do any damage to this one? Oh, box, I wanted that. Oh, Snake, what are you doing? I pressed the wrong bloody button.
Son of a... Not bad. Shoot!
Took his hat off.
Nice shot.
Excuse me. Get off this wall, Snake. Fucking hell.
I've never felt a tension like this before. That's so different from simply changing a clip.
Not binoculars, thermal goggles. The thermal night I need. Not a big fan of this cave. I remember getting lost in this years ago. I think it's time for a save, I think.
Saving the game, Snake?
Of course.
Snake?
Just want to save and I get a bloody... Oh no, bats. Eh. Nick, what are you doing? This is where this whole part becomes a bloody maze for me now. Doesn't need that out, I can't see. So I'm just going in a bloody circle now, aren't I? Where are we going? This cave is gonna be the death of me. I think I'm gonna get to the boss, and I'm gonna save, edit the video I've got now, upload it for tomorrow, and then stream again tomorrow. The same game. Get this one finished. And actually stick to a game this time, Rhys. My biggest issue is I'll pick a game, I'll stream it, and then I'll go on to something else, and I don't stick to a schedule or plan. That's my main issue. There's the boss, so I'm going to save it by here.
Do you want to save?
Of course, that's what I'm phoning him. No, guys. Right. I will see you all tomorrow. And thank you everyone for dropping by as well. I'll catch you all later. Bye.